Is working fine, and we'll get started. Okay, I think we're almost there. Just do the last check on YouTube, and we are live. That's good. Lovely. Everything seems to be in order, and we can go live. Hello, and a very good afternoon to you. My name is Uzair, and it is the 6th of April 2021, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. Every weekday we go live at this time and on this channel, and we cover topics such as Google Ads, digital marketing, video ads, pretty much anything and everything to do with your online marketing to help you generate more leads and sales. We also cover a variety of topics every day, every weekday, and today it is writing Google Ads. So every Tuesday I write ads. If you need me to write your ads, then please send me your landing page or your website URL, and I'll schedule it in our calendar. Okay, so what we do is we'll get started as always with our topic, which is writing Google Ads. Many of you struggle to write ads. I'm not saying you, but in general terms, people get a writer's block as to how to write, what to write, and how to make your ads appealing to your audience so that when they read your ads, they click on them and you get the traffic. You don't need to be a professional copywriter. All you need to do is to use the content which has been given to you, and the content which is online and content which you can utilize, and write it and get the ideas from them. I'm not saying copy somebody else's content, not at all, but if your customer has given you a landing page and a website, they already have that content on that page, so use them. You can go on to Google, search for similar keywords, see what your competitors are doing and up to, and do something different or better than your competitors. So that's another way to write ads. So today I'm going to show you in practical terms how easy it is, how effortlessly I can write ads without having to to think about it or to rack my brains, and without having to hire a professional copywriter. So I'm not a copywriter by profession, but I do know how to write a good ad, and this is what I'm going to show you in this tutorial. So these sessions, the way the format of these sessions are, if you are new to this one, is I'll cover today's topic, and towards the end of the session I'll try my best to answer any questions you may have. So there's a comment box around this video, so start putting them in, and I'll go to those questions towards the end. I see one comment, but I cannot either pronounce it. I'm not sure which language it is in, but it's some kind of alphanumeric series of alphabets and numbers. I'll come on to your questions later on, but thank you for being here and thanks for your question. All right, let's open up my So today I'm going to write call ads. You can write expanded text ads, you can write responsive search ads, but for today's session I'm going to write call ads. or call only ads. Let me sort out my browsers so we can see it properly. Okay, in fact I'm going to switch them around so I don't hide the text behind me. Okay, alright, I'm going to open up the website. So I just picked up a random one today. It is Pimlico Plumbers. They are one of the leading plumbing companies in London. So let's have a look as to how we can write ads for the keyword emergency plumbers or emergency plumbing. Okay. Now, those of you who know me, I never start building up the campaign or write ads in the interface, because for us as an agency and also as a professional, it's too tedious to do that. You do it in the editor, and this is what we use for all our campaign build and setting up the campaign. So the way we do this is we start off with writing the ads and setting up the campaign structure, the ad groups, keywords in a spreadsheet, copy it from here, paste it in the editor, and from there we upload. So this is, today is not about how we do these things in editor, but I'm going to start writing the ads in here in this spreadsheet. So you can use Google Sheets or Excel or whatever you want to use. The good thing about this is that you can do the character count very easily. Okay, for call only ads, first of all you need to have the business name. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see the ads. Freeze. I don't want the columns. That's better. Okay. Alright. So now I'm going to write down the name first of all. Pimlico Group. The Pimlico Group. Put in the phone number 9288888. Country United Kingdom. Okay. Headline 1. You want to put the keyword straight up because that's the first thing anyone would read. Now we've got two headlines in here on the call ads and 2 description lines, right? I want to put the keyword in the headline 1 straight up. So the best headline, the keyword, if I'm going for, let's say, emergency plumbing or plumbers, they've got lots of different services: plumbing, heating, drains, bathrooms, electrics, appliances, and so on. The way I would structure this website, this campaign, is as per the website. I will have a different campaign for plumbing and then have all the keywords or ad groups for plumbing related ones, heating, and so on. So they've structured the website very nicely, and then each sub page under that headline can be an ad group on its own. So commercial drains, commercial electrics, commercial heating would be one. If we go into any other ones, they just have single pages for each one of these services. Okay, I'll go over here, and first I will browse the website or the landing page, see what they do. 1 hour emergency response, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 24-hour plumbing in London. Okay, then they've got the guarantees for workmanships, materials, and boilers. That's really good. They've got some FAQs which you can also get some ideas as to what to write in the ad. So I want to get as much information or collate as much information as possible, and then we write the ad. Okay, I'm going to go on the home page as well. So this is good, especially these days. We're still working safely, so COVID safe. Now, you can't use the word COVID because Google is going to disapprove. They don't like the word anything to do with COVID in the ads. So we can say, working safely. That's good. Family run, trusted over 40 years. And then the offers 10% off. They've got an offer over here. Customer loyalty discount they've got. And we want to give as many benefits and features as possible. Alright. So the first headline I want to do is to put the keyword in. So I'm going to put in emergency plumber London. 24 characters. I've got over here I've written 30 so that we know that it is under 30 characters, right? That looks good. Headline 2, I'll give them a call to action. Call now for, I saw somewhere 1 hour. Where is it gone? 1 hour response. Okay, I thought I will run out of character counts, but I can put in 1 hour. Call now for 1 hour response. That's good because somebody is in an emergency. You really want somebody to come in and help you as quickly as possible, right? That's really important. And now you want to write all the various benefits and features. One of the key things which I saw is established over 40 years. As in any industry, there are lots of tradespeople who don't do a good job and they don't have a good reputation. But over here, we've got a company who has been established over 40 years. That is definitely a big plus. I'm not going to be worried about putting in the standard hourly rates and things like that. What I will put in is guarantees. Guaranteed workmanship, materials, and we can put in the boilers as well. I would also put in something like open 24 hours. It says over there, open 24 hours. In fact, 24/7, 365 days. Haha, exactly 90 characters. I'll change that over to 90. Now, if you want the why, okay. This is the character count formula for Google Sheets. So all you do is just that. So I know after these sessions, a lot of you ask me for this spreadsheet. It's just a spreadsheet with this formula in there, and that's all there is to it. So I'm sure you can set this up very quickly and easily. Okay. This is good. We offer a highly professional service throughout London. So, but we have put in the word London in the beginning, so we don't need to repeat it. We have put in the guaranteed, and then we want to put something like highly professional service. That's a good one. See, now I'm just using the content which is in front of me. Qualified and experienced plumbers. And then we can say something like, we can help with any kind of plumbing problems. 109. Okay. We'll have to reduce this. Undertake complete or part refurbishment. No, we don't need. How about free estimates? This is a good one. This is a very good question, which we need to put in the ad. Do you charge a call out fee? So call out fee is when somebody attends to you, and quite a few plumbers, they will charge you. I will put this over here. No call out fees. $80, and I can put in a call to action now. Call now. 88, and that's how my ad has been written. So if I go wider, then all you do is you put in the web address. I'll just put that in, copy that again, and put that again. Path 1 and path 2 is another place where you can put your keywords in. Emergency. Let's see if I can put in plumber London. Okay. 14, that's correct. That's fine, because the path 1 and path 2 is up to 15. So ideally what I want to do is put the keyword 3 times in an ad. Headline 1, ideally, in fact definitely. I don't put the keyword again in here. Either in description 1 or description 2 if possible, if it makes sense. But I put in the word plumber in here as well. And that is fine. I don't need to keyword stuff, but sometimes when we are writing ads, we can put the keyword in a way which is readable. And then the third one is in path 1 and path 2. So you got the keyword. So keywords multiple times in the ad, which will give you higher relevancy to the search term, which means you are likely to get a higher quality score if your click-through rate is good enough or high enough, and also the landing page experience is good. So the quality score is made up of 3 things: relevancy, CTR, or the expected CTR, and the landing page experience. All 3 of them needs to be above average, and then you'll find that you are getting the 8s and the 9s and the 10s. And that's how you write an ad. So if you have any questions, then start pinging them in now, and I'll try my best to answer any questions you may have. If you want to learn a bit more about Google Ads and how to create ads which convert really well, I've got a masterclass here on this URL. You can join in for free and watch that video. It's about 20 minutes long. Okay, I'm going to go to the questions now. try my best to answer them for you. All right. I'm not going to pronounce your name. I won't even try. I'll just call you Hyper because I think that's the first word. Is it possible to sell a commoditized service using Google Ads? Yeah. Every service is monetized as well. Every service can be sold or marketed through Google Ads. Absolutely, 100%. Any kind of service or products you can think of, you'll be able to find that there are people searching for it, and you'll be able to get your service in front of that target audience. Hi Prakash, Diversify RX. How many clients do you have? Do you charge a simple retainer fee or a percentage of profit generated from the ads? Well, how many clients do we have? Well, that's for us to know. We don't advertise how many clients we have, but we are doing well. We've got enough work. We've been established for 19 years now, and we've built up our client base. Do you guys charge a simple retainer or a percentage of profit generated from the ads? We don't charge a percentage of profit for sure, but we do have a management fee for Google Ads, if that's what you're inquiring about. So you can ping in a message through our website, fill in the form, or WhatsApp, and then we can have a chat. We are not the cheapest and we're not the most expensive, but we are very good at what we do. Hi Amish, how can you increase the ROAS of your campaign? Well, that's a very broad question. You need to first see the return on ad spend. The optimization process is the bidding. You can't do much about it, but what you want to do is to use the best advice I can do, and the quickest advice I can do is the use of negative keywords. Block in as many irrelevant search terms as possible in your account, so that you can you don't waste money. And before you go to target ROAS, okay, your question is not about target ROAS, but if you are going on the T-ROAS bidding, then make sure that you got enough data in the account before you switch over to T-ROAS, and then the algorithm knows what you are looking for, and it can go out and get those conversions at the ROAS you are looking for. So a quick and short answer would be use of negative keywords. And also split test your ads, see which ones convert well. Is ROAS bidding strategy used only for e-commerce site? Yes, so there are two kinds of bidding. One is the ROI and the ROAS, or the TCPA, target CPA. So target CPA is cost per acquisition, which is usually for lead generation, and the T-ROAS is for e-commerce, because when you are generating a lead, you know that you can have the same value for that lead. So if your conversion rate or the customer lifetime value after the conversion is $500, then you know that, okay, I can afford to spend $50 or $100 to acquire that customer. So that way you can work out that your cost per acquisition is 50 or 100. Whereas if you switch the same bidding strategy for e-commerce, you can't have that, because somebody will come to your shop or the store and buy $100 worth of goods, and someone else can come and buy $1,000 worth of goods. You may have low ticket items and high ticket items as well. So you can't have that CPA bidding on there. The ROAS is the return on ad spend, and that's what you want to do. Is you need to work out what's a profitable ROAS for you or your customers. Is it 300%, 500%, 600%? And once you know and you've done your numbers and worked it out, then you work accordingly. How do you know if Google Search Partners is working for your campaign? So if you have switched it on and you check that little box, you can see the data as to what's happening on the partner network. And if it is working, you carry on running. And if it's not working, then you switch it off. And that's how you would know. It's fairly straightforward and simple. Okay, I think I've covered all the questions. So thank you everyone for being here today. I truly appreciate you being here and sending in your lovely questions. So I'll be back tomorrow, same place, same time. So till then, stay safe.